we were told about a farmer who went, as usual, in his routine, went to his garden early in the morning to go and cultivate the ground. But while he was busy digging in his farm, he identified things that looked like eggs. He picked 2 of them that were there. Unfortunately, kept them somewhere. After digging, picked them to go with them home. But unfortunately, as he was coming home, one of the eggs fell on the ground and broke and lost it. But he managed to keep 1 egg that he reached with home. At home, he had a hatching hen that was in the process of hatching the eggs, and so he got an idea that maybe the hen could help to hatch this egg. So he put it among the eggs of the hen, and fortunately after a few days the eggs hatched into chickens. But among the chickens, as he was looking closely at the chickens, he realized that there was a small bird within the chickens, and this bird was not something other than an eagle. This eagle was hatched among hens. It grew as a chicken, and it moved with a big hen for survival. They scratched the earth for worms to eat, and this eagle lived like chickens because it was hatched with chickens, lived with chickens, and spent most of its time with chickens, and never realized that it was an eagle. One day, as they were eating worms during day, this chicken eagle saw birds that seemed to be too far away in the sky, soaring in the skies. And these birds were enjoying the skies, and the chicken eagle asked the chickens, who are those? Why are they up? The chickens in response said, those are eagles. They were created to soar high in the skies. And the chicken eagle asked, can't we be like them? The chickens responded that for us we are created to be on earth, to scratch the earth for worms. We cannot go up there. So the chicken eagle lived like chickens, grew into a small hen, but one time as they were scratching the earth, eating the worms, an eagle came and he told the chicken eagle that you're not supposed to be part of those chickens. Come, let's go, because you're an eagle. Then the chicken eagle told the eagle that you wait, let me first get my things from where they are. Entering into where the hen and the chickens were, the chicken eagle told the chickens that, do you see that person outside there? It was talking about the eagle. He has told me that I'm not part of you, I'm not supposed to be with you, but I know he wants to eat me. So I've deceived him that I've come to pick my things so that I can go. So the eagle, the real eagle, waited for this chicken eagle, but it never came back until it got tired and left. So this chicken eagle grew into a hen, scratched the earth, lived like a hen, behaved like a hen, and lived the rest of its life like a hen, and died a hen. We grew up listening to these stories from our parents because they were trying to send some messages for us. Then such stories never meant a lot or didn't resonate much with our lives. But as time went on, as we grew up, we started to realize that life is about some of these things that they used to share with us. This is something that tells us in life that some people are hens and some people are eagles. But the most important thing is not whether you're an eagle or a hen, but the most important thing is how we are nurtured. Some of us are eagles, like you watching me right now. You are an eagle. But just because we've been nurtured by hens, grown up in homes of hens, lived in communities of hens, went to schools of hens and being taught by hens, we have come to believe that maybe we were created for a certain level in life, and we are hens. We cannot fly in the skies, we cannot help, we cannot enjoy the skies or soar high in the skies as eagles do. An eagle is the greatness hidden inside of you, and the chicken is the life that you have accepted or you have conformed yourself into because of the circumstances. You have to know that children are born great. All children, irrespective of gender, race, and color, they are born great, and that greatness is hidden inside of them. But some of them grow up in homes of people that have little dreams, and irrespective of whether these children had big dreams, their parents keep on showing them and telling them that some things are not possible in life. So they leave home when they have been disappointed by their own parents. They go through communities, they find people whose dreams were made low by circumstances, and these children keep on believing or continue to believe that maybe they were created to be the way they are. Then they go to schools and are taught by people whose dreams were made small by circumstances. And in the end, people who were born to be great end up being average and living an average life and dying average. My essence of telling you this story is to let you know that you are an eagle. You are an eagle, but all of this time you've believed that there are some things that are beyond your power, beyond your strength. There are some things that you can't do. Not because you can't do them, but society has forced you to believe that you can't do some of these things. Society has forced you to believe that you're not great, you're average. Society has forced you to believe that you were born to be the same like so many other people that you grew up seeing. Society has forced you to believe that what you're dreaming, what you're pursuing is impossible. Society has forced you to believe that you're nothing beyond those people that are around you. I'm here to let you know that deep inside you, you're an eagle. You're supposed to be high in the skies. You're supposed to be high in the skies, soaring and enjoying the skies. You're supposed to be great. But every time you try to fly into the skies, the hens remind you that, hey, you were not created for the level there. So many people have told us that we're not created to be great. So many people have come to me personally. They have told me that because I was born in Africa, I cannot penetrate to the world stage of greatness. Why? Because society has forced them to believe so. The Bible tells us never to conform with the patterns of the world, but rather to renew our minds, to reform our minds by the renewing of our minds. What they're talking about is never to conform or to accept the status quo. Never to believe that what is surrounding you right now is exactly how you're supposed to be. The Bible calls us to believe in greatness. For the person that created us, that created the heavens and the earth, is great. So he created each of us with greatness. This is the reason why the prints on your thumb will never be the same like any other persons in the world. There has never been a person in this life that has had the same prints like yours, and there will never be another person. That is an indication that there is something unique, something strong hidden inside of you. That greatness is what you must focus on, concentrate on, and harness and bring it out. Because I told you that your future is not outside you. For the future of the seed is not outside the seed. The future of the seed is hidden inside the seed. So your future is hidden inside of you. And what is hidden inside of you is nothing rather than greatness. So if you're an eagle, I want you to ask yourself, what are some of the things that have forced you to believe like a hen? What are some of the things that have forced you to live your dreams and believe what other people are saying? What are some of those factors that have forced you to conform with the patterns of the world, thinking that maybe because you're black, you're born in Africa, you're born in a third world country, your mind is third world? Let me tell you, the greatness or the level of our economies have nothing to do with our mind. You're great. You can be born in a third world country, yes, because that is how people see it. But there is something inside of you that belongs to the first world countries. So what is hidden inside of you is what you must bring out to change your community, to change your country, and to change your continent. Each of us is great. We are eagles. born to soar high in the skies, born to enjoy the skies, and born to be great. But the challenge is, all things that we believe in, the information that we read, things that we listen to every day, the people that we talk to every day, all of them, all of those things, all of those people make us believe that we are average. So today, I want you to do for me two things. Start seeing yourself in a different way. You might be a cat, but when you look at yourself in the mirror, you should see a lion. So look at yourself as an eagle. Yes, it is true, you've been born, you've been nurtured or grown up in homes of hens. But deep inside you, if you believe that you're an eagle, begin working on that which is around you, that which is hidden inside of you. Don't focus on the darkness around you. Don't focus on the darkness within your community. Focus on the light that is hidden inside of your spirit. Believe in that which you see when your eyes are closed. Believe in that which you believe. Believe in that sixth voice, sixth sense that keeps on calling you and reminding you of something that you're supposed to do, something great and something big that you're supposed to be. So believe in that something and follow that voice. Listen to it. Work so hard and look for like-minded people. Look for us. Let us have a chat. Let us interact. Yes, challenges are there, but let us keep positive. One day, I tell you, one day, all the doors of greatness are going to open, and you'll never believe of the person that you were always. That person that you must be. That person that must take you to another level. That person that you dream of being. That person is hidden inside of you. So get that person outside of you, work so hard, empower that person, concentrate and look for like-minded people, keep your environment positive and work towards being an eagle. Thank you so much, Eagles. Thank you for following Eagles and thank you for listening to Eagles. Follow us on our YouTube channel, Simon Ssenkaayi, and our Facebook page, Get Inspired with Simon Ssenkaayi, or you can even follow me on my Facebook page, Simon Ssenkaayi. Thank you so much. God bless you.